Romanowski was
Yeah, he
something
would spit in
serious.
your face. And,
Yeah, he was another level. But Vontaze, man,
but I mean, he didn't
Marvin
cause
Lewis
his team like.
is not doing them.
They should have won that
justice.
playoff game last year.
They should have.
But he caused his team. The reason why they didn't win.
Cheap shot to Antonio Brown.
Exactly.
And then now you have Marvin Lewis coming out and defending Burfict.
Yeah.
Saying that he watched the tape numerous times and the only thing Burfict was doing was defending the teammate. I'm like, what the hell is you watching?
Did you not see him aim straight at the guy's kneecap? You didn't see that? You can't even defend that. I like Ray did say, like, you have to defend your own players. But
I guess. But I mean to a certain extent.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't have probably said that. I would have been like,
separates Marvin Lewis from Bill Belichick.
That's what I would have been like. We're moving on to whoever we play next.
When Gronk tried to retaliate, he pulled Gronk straight to the side and was like, "I see what you doing. I see what they doing, but I also see what you doing.
Yeah,
cut it out.
Yeah, pulled him out a couple plays too.
Great coaching.
Yeah,
Marvin Lewis is I didn't see anything.
We're moving on to Cleveland. That's what I would have said. We're moving on to Cleveland. And then I would have told Montez, if you do that again, I get you. I see. I know. You're trying to play on the edge. But you can't be out here trying to end dude's career, man. You can't do it. You got to do... I know he plays with an edge, and you don't want him to cut his edge off. But like you said, there's a certain point.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely don't want to take an edge away from a player. That's what makes him a player. But you can't be out there like playing stupid.
No,
gotta be a little smarter. I mean, that hit on Antonio Brown in the playoffs.
That was just
like Jesus Christ, and it cost your team a victory.
Yeah, cost them a victory. I think it's about time for Marvin Lewis to go. This might be time.
It's been past time.
I mean, I'm not an advocate for firing coaches, you know.
Me either, but it
might be. They're not listening. They're not scared of him. They don't. And we'll wait to the playoffs. I won't say fire him now. We'll wait to the playoffs.
Are they making the playoffs? I don't think they have a winning record.
They beat Cleveland today.
What are they, 3-3?
Somewhere around that mark, sure. They might make it. We'll see.
Well, another smooth transition. And I hate to do this to you, Josh, and I hate to do this to the Carolinas.
Oh, yeah.
But we go from one losing team to another. As we talk about the 1-5 Carolina Panthers. Right now, Carolina is at the bottom of the NFC South, and
so you don't got to do all that. We didn't say we at the bottom and all that.
I mean they're at the bottom.
Man, we are,
Yeah, they're at the bottom. But
you could just say 1-5. You ain't have to throw that bottom part in there.
Maybe the listeners didn't know where you guys stood in the division. I just wanted to let them know that the Carolina Panthers at this current time is at the bottom.
Okay.
It's not over because you have the Atlanta Falcons in your division, and they just a team full of choke artists.
Yeah, everybody lost. Well, no, Tampa won.
Tampa won?
Yeah, but they're I think that was their second or third game.
Yeah.
But yeah, everybody else lost.
I think that was their third victory.
Yeah.
So you guys still got a punter's chance. It's not over.
Yeah, we won 15 games in a row.
It's not over. You know what? The division very well could be like the NFC East.
We got a break.
Pull out 8 victories.
We got an early break to reset our minds this week. Hit the reset button with the bye week. And I expect to see a different Panthers team out there next week.
Well, here's the thing. It's definitely not offensive. Because the Carolina Panthers is averaging 26.8 points per game. That's 6th in the NFL. 394.3 yards per game. That is 4th. Offensively, you guys are rolling. But the defense. You guys are giving up 29.3 points per game. That's 30th. There's only 32 teams in the NFL. That is 30th. And passing yards per game, 282 yards, which is 25th.
Well, that Julio game skewed those numbers.
Yeah, that was probably a third.
Yes.
Or within that one game. Then you have this.
Communication, lack there of execution. Just got to be better. Feel all right.
Any lingering effects?
No, sir.
Just talk about the emotion of the game.
Just got to find ways to win the football game.
Is this as disappointing as you've been in a while?
Next question. Just got to find ways to win the football game.
After tying it up there late in the fourth quarter, how frustrating is it to be on the sideline helpless watching?
Next question.
Where is the team go from this game?
That awkward silence was Cam Newton walking away from everybody.
Yeah.
Again.
I saw it. I saw it after it happened, yeah.
So you got Cam that's highly frustrated. You guys have a losing record. And what does the general manager do? Well, he cuts your starting cornerback, Ben Wickery.
He's trash.
Bye. He cut the leading, and I think he led the team in sacks at the time, and I know he was top 5 in quarterback hurries in LeVar Edwards.
They were overrated. Front seven's overrated.
Why are you guys releasing people
Front
from the
seven
defense?
is overrated because they're trash. It's all Dave Gettleman's fault. He's been gambling for years. Like, you cut Steve Smith, he goes to Baltimore and has 1,000 yards left in him. What's his name? D'Angelo Williams, you cut him. You like to cut, you think you're Bill Belichick, and you're cutting these players
Did
before.
you guys have Brandon LaFell?
Yeah, LaFell.
Yeah.
Who did he went to?
He went to New England.
The Patriots,
right after that.
Patriots.
Won the Super
I
Bowl.
mean, exactly. Number 2 receiver.
Yeah.
You think you're Bill Belichick, but you're releasing players that still have something in the tank.
Hold right there.
Okay.
I know Ben Wickery, you said he was trash.
He was trash.
But look at you guys. Look what you have left.
They're
You
all
have
trash. It
Bradbury,
doesn't
a rookie from Stanford.
Trash.
Worley, another rookie from West Virginia. Sanchez, a rookie from... You have 3 rookies as your top cornerback. That's not going to help. It's not going to
If you
help.
looked at that game, Ben Wickery was doing things like that was rookie-esque, but you've been in the league for years. So why are you playing like a rookie?
I don't know.
I know you just broke your leg and you're coming off of
He's
that.
coming off an injury.
But you're playing like Julio would give you a little, and then you're
That's not him. You guys, you play that zone defense. He was just playing his assignment. He was just being in
Julio
his
give
spot.
him a little head shake. He's going 20 yards over here.
Yeah.
Julio's 30 yards down the sideline.
It was
Like, all he
awful,
did was
man.
give you a little head shake. Come
It
on.
was pretty bad.
You looked great when Josh was cutting off one half of the field. You was looking great. But when it's you and no.
See,
But
I guess you being a Carolina Panthers
Yeah.
fan, I'm gonna give this to you. Who's the blame?
Gettleman. Gettleman, you should be fired. You take gambles like you're Bill Belichick, and you're not. And this offseason, you thought you had the best, because you're from the New York Giants, and you thought we had some front seven with Michael Strahan, and you thought you had all that. No, the front seven was good because Josh Norman was cutting off half of the field. Aaron Rodgers wouldn't even look towards Josh Norman's way when we played him. A lot of they don't even look.
That's true.
They don't even look his way. So it's easy for Luke to roam back there and catch all these interceptions because they're not even looking towards Josh's way. You think your front seven's all great and we're rushing the passer? No, you don't have anybody to throw to. The front seven was mediocre at best. And now look at him. We can't even touch the quarterback. It's your fault, Gettleman. You should be fired. And then Jerry Richardson, you're so old and senile. Gettleman probably told you we're 5-1, and that Bradbury guy is Josh Norman because he wears number 24. You were like, yeah, we got Josh back. He took a rookie contract. And Jerry's like, yeah, oh, great. We're 5-1. Jerry don't know what's going on. It's your fault. Should be fired. Jerry don't have like no sons or daughters or something helping him out. Like, hey, Dad, we're like 1-5 and Gettleman's refusing to pay top 5 cornerbacks. Why would we just let Josh walk away? Let's give him $13 million. And, like, he didn't have a choice. Josh didn't have a choice. We say, hey, we're going to franchise you. You're gonna play for us. We're gonna give you $13 million. No, we don't need you. I'll draft 5 rookie quarterbacks.
What an excellent.
And Ben Wickery, coming off of his broken leg, will take your place.
What an excellent.
And then I'll cut you.
That one. And everybody knows. Like, I'm not the biggest Carolina Panthers fan.
I am. It's trash. We haven't been. And then stupid Ron Rivera. You continue to look. I don't know how we went 15-1. How? I don't get it.
This is great.
Rivera, you sit over there looking like you don't even have a headset on. You're just over there with your arms crossed, looking around with the hat on, like you don't know where you're at. But somehow we went 15-1.
You guys were outstanding, man.
I don't know how.
You know how you went 15. Campbell's balling.
And then he just stands there like a statue until he gets sacked. Like, what are you doing?
Waiting on his receivers to get open.
But they didn't have no problem last year.
Well,
I think that I like Kelvin, but we may be trying to force it into Kelvin a little
Right.
too much.
I like what Romo does with Dez.
Yeah,
and Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
He's waiting on his receivers to get open.
And Megatron, he left Detroit, and he's looking pretty decent. But I just don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with them.
That was an excellent segment. Because that's what we need from Panther fans. And I wish I could hear a little bit more from you guys, but I need that passion. I need to know, like, what is going on in Carolina? Why are you guys 1-5? This makes no sense to me.
None.
To come off a 15-1 season, you cannot tell me Josh Norman is that important.
He is.
That one guy.
Yeah. Because you're cutting off a whole side of a field. You're cutting off a field.
But you guys lost some safeties, Roman Harper
we lost Harper.
Finnegan, the other starting
Finnegan
corner.
And what's his name, retired.
Kind of lost the whole secondary. And that will...
They were leaders. They
Trey
were older
Boston
players.
has never been a covered safety.
No.
It's always been like a hitter type.
Yeah, I mean they were leaders. They were older leaders, veterans, on the
Smart
team.
guys.
But like you can't. I don't know. Like you messed it all up. You took a gamble, and the gamble lost, and you lost.
Wow. Carolina Panther fans, Josh just shared your pain. I don't know if you agree with him or not.
Let me know.
That's perfectly fine. I mean, hit us up. podcastingthebs@gmail.com. Hit us up on Twitter. That's BS Podcast 864. Let us know what you think. Let us know, is he wrong? Do you guys share the same ideas? I think it was spot on.
Yeah, Gettleman needs to be fired.
Some of these general manager decisions were...
It's like his
questionable.
ego. It's his ego. It's just straight up his ego.
Man.
I'm Dave. I make the rules. Yeah, Jerry. We're 5-1. Just don't worry about it. Okay?
Now, do you blame any of this on Ron Rivera? I remember
I didn't like him.
my
from
upstate colleague Alonzo, also with ESPN Upstate, stated the fact he doesn't really have a winning record as a head coach. And I mean, I know last season was amazing, but if you look at his overall percentage with the Carolina Panthers, it's not that impressive.
Not at all.
Does he deserve any of the blame for the recent struggles? And he is the defensive-minded coach.
Like you said, his record before last year was terrible. But like you go 15-1, you have to give him some type of credit or respect.
What about the offensive coordinator? Well, the offense is rolling. I'm not going to blame him at all. I was just listening to, a show where they were saying they're not using Cam like they was using him last year.
He's not running. He's just, like you said, when he gets in the pocket, he's just
standing
there.
A lot to do with it was those concussions. I feel like he's been concussed since week 1.
They are they're like launching themselves in Cam, and like nobody's calling nothing. I will give him that. Like he may be something in the head going on where it's just not going right for him.
Well, we go from one MVP to another to end the show out, and that is Tom Terrific.
Loser Brady.